Yeah, and I should note, those are not pictures from today's storms. Those are past storms. So we're not seeing damage like that this morning, but we are tracking thunderstorms. So maybe we'll get lucky and see some lightning on our tower camera this morning. Here's the view looking off to the west along SPID where traffic is flowing smoothly. There it is. Look at that. So we do have a lot of lightning with these storms. It's not quite as much as we saw a couple of weeks ago, but it is a decent amount of lightning. So lightning can cause power outages, wind can cause power outages, but right now we were really only seeing a peak gust around 40 miles per hour. Overall, this is the calm before the storm in Corpus Christi. We have calm winds, but you can see the lightning if you're looking to the north or the west. Tower camera reading a temperature of 81 degrees right now. Visibility is fine through Corpus Christi, but where we are seeing the rain, visibility is going to be very low, and so I want to encourage you to drive with caution on this Wednesday morning. Satellite radar imagery, you can see we are getting inflow into the storms coming off the Gulf, creating some isolated activity ahead of the main line of thunderstorms. That is beginning to intensify a little bit as it does in our just warm and humid air mass of the coastal bend. We're seeing this storm right through Alice, down south toward Fremont, and even toward Falfurrias and Hebbronville. This area is starting to see some growth as more lightning is coming in. I also want to point out on the satellite radar imagery, look at the temperature difference. Rain-cooled air now in Freer and even Benavides and Alice, where temperatures are right there around 70 and the upper 60s. Meanwhile, we're at 81 in Corpus Christi. So expect about a 10-degree temperature drop once the rain moves in, which will feel very nice early on this Wednesday. Thunderstorms will be moving through closer to the coast over the next hour to 2 hours. So anticipate a soggy morning commute. There's stratiform rain behind this line of thunderstorms as well. That will keep it pretty soggy. Taking a closer look at some of those storms, you do see more scattered activity up toward Refugio. It's a little weaker that direction. This is where the storms get a little stronger. They will track through Nueces County, but the strongest storms likely going to track it toward Claiborne County, so Kingsville, and then into Brooks County as well. So you're anticipating some of the heavier rainfall and more lightning. Look at all of that lightning. So there is a little bit of pea-sized hail in these storms as well, but that's really the biggest threats that we are seeing at this time. This is all associated with an upper level low that's going to hang out in Texas and keep us in a bit of a soggy pattern. So don't lose the rain gear. Keep it handy. We're in an unsettled pattern, which means we could have waves of storms possible daily, really through the weekend. High-end rainfall totals could be around 2 inches. Most see around a half an inch or so, but this morning we actually might get closer to an inch, which will be great. Upper atmospheric energy, this is the reason really for our weather. We're going to get these waves of energy that move in. So we have another chance for some storms heading into Thursday morning. Not as much energy over the weekend, but still we're going to be under the influence of this trough right here. And so even into Friday and Saturday, the main source, the main piece of energy associated with the upper level low is going to move up the jet stream. But we're still in a trough between two areas of high pressure that does keep us a bit unsettled over the next couple of days. Again, Texas is the target zone for the most rain, especially central and east Texas. As we head into the weekend, it's going to shift. So the low is right here right now as it continues to move into east Texas. That's where the target of rainfall is going to be. So for today, most of our rain coming this morning. We get a little bit of a break, and then there is a chance for another uptick of possibly some stronger storms. I should highlight the 8 p.m. hour in red because those storms could pack a punch, but they're not going to be widespread. Then we see another chance for some rain possibly impacting your morning commute tomorrow. So one of the reasons I mentioned was we are seeing the storms is because we have all of this energy. So the red is our high-end energy. So as the line of storms moves in, they're going to intensify a little bit before they weaken. Then we see the energy go away and come back thanks to the sunshine. So we have another chance. These are the pop-up isolated storms that could be pretty strong, most likely into the brush country and northern coastal bend. More so towards San Antonio, between San Antonio and Houston, have a slightly increased chance of some strong to severe weather later on today. On this Wednesday, again, high temperatures will still make it into the 90s because of the break of the rain. And your 7-day forecast, we're still highlighting both today and Thursday for the best chance of rain. But as I mentioned, we do stay unsettled through the weekend and even a little bit into next week. John Thomas.
Thank you, Carl.